Hello YouTube viewers. So we are at Kata beach in Phuket. No, it's Phuket. I stopped mispronouncing it this morning and I started again. So the H is silent, so it's Phuket, Thailand. And I've been here for maybe an hour. I was on Twitter Live, and there was a lot of the old community that just came in to say hello, and it's so nice to catch up with some of the old guard. And I think we exhausted that little flourish of activity, and I thought I'd give you guys an opportunity to come in on today and catch the rays here on Kata Beach, where I expect I'm going to be staying for a few days to soak up a bit of sun and to do a bit of snorkeling and not be hurried about it at all, just take things in stride. So I realize that it is in the wee hours of the morning in North America, but there's also a possibility that Europe, there might be some early risers, and Australia where it's afternoon. So we might just get some commenters here, but right now it's just me and you, the replay people. So I'm really not going to do any FaceTiming on this particular broadcast. You can kind of see my toes are still somewhat manicured from Hanoi from 3 weeks ago, but I think I'm due to get a new trim, and I'll probably do it here in Kata.
Her şeyi akşadım yoksa ne problem mi bu? Ha. Can açacaksın. Sağ ol.
So occasionally over by here is where a parasailing service takes a client or two. There is also a banana boat, and I can't remember if the price is 200 baht per person. It might be that, which is again over there. And along here are like resorts or Club Med. But here is these parasols with the chairs are for rent. It's a very reasonable 100 baht per day. And luckily I found the front row seat corner, and it's perfect for my purposes, which is get a little bit of rays and do some live streaming as well. So some of these boats you can rent to take you to nearby places. I guess you can get a return included. And apparently things are very reasonable here, comparatively, like to what things might cost in other parts of Thailand, or other parts of the world that basically have the same type of thing. So I think the post ruins or affects the focus. So I'm trying to work around that so that it doesn't get confused as to what we're looking at. Oh look, there's a pigeon. Where did he go? Pigeon looking for a stray. Oh, there it is. Run along, little buddy, run along. Okay. So the glare is very strong at this time of day, and as far as I can tell, we have no comments, which is quite all right, because I might have trouble reading them. Very important to stay hydrated. And of course I need to process this for later, but I don't want to bring any sand with me per se. And now I gotta get the sand off the table. So why don't I do the obvious thing? Okay. And I think I have another drink in my day bag somewhere. I feel it. It's cold still. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Oh, they got passion fruit juice here, so you can get refreshments and stuff, or you can bring them yourself. So I opted to bring myself, but I always have the option to get a sandwich or something. Okie dokie. To your good health. Sorry about the camera work. Okay. I don't know if this is gauche or not, but I'm gonna put my feet up on the table. Because you know, if you have athlete's foot or the beginnings, like I'm Canadian, so a lot of the time you're wearing socks and your toes don't get ultraviolet rays, and you can get like a persistent, let's say, athlete's foot that hides in the dark crevices of your toes. So this is one remedy where you can pretty well kill off any mold or whatever that might be growing there. So looking forward to that. On the way here, by the way, there was a spa with a fish tank with little fish where you can dunk your feet ankle deep in an aquarium and little fish will eat the dead skin off your feet. I did this in Chinatown in Bangkok, and I had the surprise of my life because I didn't realize how ticklish I am. Oh look, and so there's a diving outfit, so you can go offshore. I guess they have a boat, or they're just going to walk in the water and then dive over there. So let's observe this, because I am a newly advanced open water diver. I did my last 3 dives yesterday with Andy's scuba diving, and so I will be an accredited advanced underwater diver. And yeah, if I want to join a group of divers, now I know I might not need to rent a boat. I'll just have to rent the equipment and then walk. But that is heavy stuff, by the way. When you have a tank and you know, you've got to put on your fins, It's awkward. It's a skill set. I know that much. Just don't hit the ground running. You need practice. So yeah, they're heading out. So apparently here on Kata Beach, there is some of the better corals right off the beach. And I expect near that little island over there, there's probably some interesting things to see. And of course at the rock, or I don't know if that's called a jetty. So I don't need to hide from the sun. So let's track the divers to see where they go. Sorry about that. You'll have random walkthroughs or walk-bys. There they go. And you can also rent jet skis. That's the more expensive feature. So the thing about diving is you do not exhaust yourself. Everything that you do is very deliberate and methodical, so that you don't end up raising your heart rate and then oxygen consumption, because it's all about being economical with your gas supply. And if you exert yourself, you're going to be needing more oxygen. So it's always beneficial to your dive if you just keep calm, be slow and methodical. And that's why those guys aren't like racing out. While they're just going, they're trundling over to where it is. Maybe they're going to a boat, or maybe they're heading past those buoys over there. I think that's where they're going. We'll see. I don't know. I'm new to these parts. But they seem to have a particular trajectory anyway. It's possible that the boats can't come any closer. They have to swim out to them. That might be also a... Yeah, they look like they're headed to a boat. Which is going to take them nearby. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I count 9 people. With scuba gear. And it doesn't look like they're headed to a boat. They're headed straight out past the boats. So that was another thing that was in their reviews, is that snorkeling here on Kata Beach, it's right off the shore. You don't need to, you don't need anything else. You just need your mask, your fins, your goggles, and you just go. So I might go later today, or I might just opt to go tomorrow and try going earlier, or see what the best time of day to go at is. So anything past those buoys, I guess, is danger. So I'm not sure if the divers have to respect that, but swimmers obviously do. Depending on the season and the tides. Right now, this time of year, the water is calm here, from what I've read. So yeah, just keep observing them and obviously learn something.
Я на 10 дней уехал, добил вам пиздец, ладно. Тебе подарок что делаешь, товарищ, что хочешь? Не, может, что-то нужно откуда-то. Ну, все, хорошо, ладно. Ладно, давай. Вас попало.
So they've been swimming for about 10 minutes. Let's see if we can. Now they're in formation, so they might be having a last check and then buddying up, because standard practice is you always have a diving buddy. Sometimes you can go 3. Oh, my audio is off. So I just realized that I have no audio. So I have to get my other mic. Sorry guys about the audio. I have a beeping microphone. So you know what? We're gonna leave it at that. Looks like the divers went down. So they went down in this area where the buoys are on the inside. So that, I guess, must be where there's things to see for divers. So I'm going to leave it at that, and then I'll fix my mic situation, and hopefully we'll be back again. So thanks for coming in to Kata Beach here in Phuket, Thailand. Bye for now.